From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show presents the National League Division Series. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. Just about ready to roll. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. And we are underway. Foul ball there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. One out in the top of the first. Swing and a ground ball. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Willie Castro. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. The tag, and he's out. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Number 42 stands in now and watches strike one. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Hard liner. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone. The 2-run shot, and the Mets on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and they get the out. Back here in Queens, now in for the Braves, Pete Alonso. Ripped to short. 1 pitch and 1 out. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. In the air, right field. Clark takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's the rookie right fielder. Big time power.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Raleigh under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Byron Buxton up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's inside.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Matt Clark.
Ground ball right side. Alonso. Oh, a great flip. And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Chopped left side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Harry Ford. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the third. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Leo DeVries. And first offering is fouled off. DeVries measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Corey Seager.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Hey!
On the ground, right side. And that one handled to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, left fielder, number 9.
Inside, ball 1.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela on the move. 2 up, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Nope, outside.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Alonso takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. To third. Toss to Alonso, and that takes care of it. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Cedar Rafaela. Out towards right center field. Clark on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Snags it for the second out. This is Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1.
Willie Castro.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Queens, ready to go, bottom 4. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former 2nd overall pick. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key.
This to third. Toss to Alonso, and that is a big first out. Now the third baseman. He's 0 for 1.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And he makes the play on the warning track. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 5-0.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Corey Seager.
On the ground to third, Okamoto. They limit the damage here. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Pete Alonso. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Ball, that's out.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A solo shot. And they've got their first run.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them.
In the air to left center. Moving under it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Number 99 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And there's 2 down. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down, nobody on. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This one in the air, right field. Clark on the move. And that is that. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 5-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's smashed towards center. And there's one away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Leo DeVries. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for them.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes.
Takes it in for the out.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance.
Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Number 12 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Snap throw, snaps it down to second. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. On a line. Reaching down and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
Ball inside.
Alonso in his 8th season, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. One up, one down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Cal Raleigh.
No. Inside.
Backed off the plate that time. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2-2. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. Here's Byron Buxton.
Nope. That's inside.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yep, that ball went out.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Grabs it on the run. 2 away now. Here's the third baseman. Quick move to first. Buxton back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Buxton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Snap throw to first. Buxton gets back easily. And that's disengagement number 2. Nice grab. Throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Corey Seager.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And the inning is over. Back here in Queens, now in for the Braves, Josue De Paula. And first offering is fouled off. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Lázaro Montes.
Foul ball. The 0-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And brings it in at the wall. One out man at first. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Harry Ford. 1 for 2. in the dirt. And now the 0-1. Rips that one to right. And he misses it. It drops in.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
That's to third. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Now he tries to get back, but he can't.
Up next for Atlanta.
And next for Atlanta, Leo DeVries. That one fouled off. Okamoto off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. He swings and fouls one off. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, number 9. Just missed.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hit on the ground to short. DeVries. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Now batting.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
In the air, right side. And there's one down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here at Citi Field. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ceddanne Rafaela. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler Rogers.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Strike 2. drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Castro in the box now. No balls and a strike. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. 3rd out. Back here in Queens, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Najir Victor.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings over the top of that one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. He goes down looking. This one in the air center field. Rafaela under it. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Matt Clark.
Pull, that's inside.
High fly ball, right field, under this one. And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The Braves down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. And they'll do it again. That one just missing inside. Ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1 out, man at first. And now the right fielder. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's your 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Out to center. And there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The New York Mets take their next step. They're headed to the National League Championship Series.